guys play at home. How are we feeling about playing in front of the home fans?
Yeah, we're excited. 2 long trips to start, Kamloops and Kelowna, so the bye week was nice to us, and we're excited to play in front of our fans who I think are really excited about the upcoming game.
When talking about your guys' previous 2 games and talking about maybe specifically your guys' quarterbacks, how are you feeling about the performance from Braden Duke so far through 2 games?
Yeah, really good. I think he's he was 16 and 23 the first game, 17 for 20 the second game, so he's been really efficient. I think we need to scheme up some bigger plays for him, try to create some ways to turn those completions into touchdowns. So I thought he's done a really good job commanding the offense. Last game was tough with Oki's pass rush, and I thought he did pretty well with what he was given. He's been a good leader on the offensive side.
With your experience as a player playing safety, how exciting has it been, or I guess how fun has it been to coach a player like Izzy Waitman, 4 interceptions, I believe, through 2 games, and just what have you seen from him?
Yeah, he's been great. He's so rangy at free safety. He's a willing tackler as well, and he's always trying to get better. I think he's extremely dynamic, and only at 19 years old, I think a lot of potential with him.
When talking about Valley this upcoming week, what are your thoughts on the matchup? Maybe just first defensively from your standpoint, and then afterwards just from offensively.
Yeah, dynamic quarterback. Dorsey can run the ball. I think Jawad's one of the better backs in the league as well, and they got a few receivers to look at. I think they're going to come out hot. Losing 2 games in a row. Like if it was me and we were 0-2, you're basically backs against the walls at this point to go 0-3 this early in the season. So I think they're going to be really dialed, and I think they might have a few things up their bag that we might not have seen yet. So. Interested to see what they come out with, but I think the way their offense has played the first 2 games doesn't really dictate the talent they have on that roster.
And then I know it's a little bit more of Jake's expertise again, but couldn't just maybe some of the things that maybe you guys looked at over the bye week, and maybe some of the areas you guys want to attack offensively?
Yeah, I think they've got some really dynamic players on the defense. Like Raiden Masson's probably one of the best defensive players in the whole league. I think Andy Ofenshow has been I think he's taken a step forward even as a linebacker this year. So they got a few young guys in the secondary that have played well as well. So be kind of interested again to see what they come out with. They rotate their D-line quite a bit. Again, they got the 2 Americans up there. So I think a pretty strong D-line or pretty strong defense. They played Langley really tough, and even played West Shore pretty tough too until they kind of shot themselves in the foot.